And I'm gonna sing this song for you. It goes like this. Cause you take me home to the bed.
To the Gaulley River Canyon. Standing right behind me is the largest earthen dam east of the Mississippi, the Summersville Dam, which means that you guys are about to try your hand at some whitewater boat riding out here on the beast of the east, the Upper Gaulley. There's 2,800 cubic feet per second flowing out of the bottom of that thing, heading right on downstream, giving us 5 big class 5 rapids and plenty of fun stuff in between. But before we get going, let's meet you and your raft guides. And first up, eager to hit the water, we've got the man from the Wild West, Chris Bear, and his crew of Whitewater Rafters. How are you guys doing today? You gonna go big? Yeah. Small boat, big ride, let's see it. Woo. And next up, in another small boat, we've got Jonathan and Rosie, who have the absolute pleasure of taking Larry and Sherry down the Upper Gaulley today. How are you guys doing? You ready to get wild out there? Nice. Next up, making their way down to the river is Jimmy and his crew. How are you guys doing today? Have you done this before?
Yeah.
You have? Upper Gaulley?
I have.
You have?
I have.
Oh yeah, you swim last time?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens today. And right behind them is Liz and her crew and the medium-sized boat. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great, man.
Shred out there. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And right behind them is Brody and crew. What's up, guys? You guys also have a nice small raft. They call this the wild side. You got a wild side?
We all have.
Oh yeah.
We're wild side! Wild side!
And next up, we've got another tiny little boat with Dylan and crew. How are you guys this morning?
Good, man.
Gonna get wild out there? They call this one the extreme wild side. So hopefully you guys get extremely wild, right? And last but not least, we got our sweep boat with the responsibility of possibly sweeping up the mess from all those tiny little boats we saw come down here early. We got Clint Henry in the back, his crew of whitewater athletes. How are you doing today? Yes, that's what I like to hear. Are you ready for the Upper Gaulley?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I like to hear, baby.
I'm a little scared, man.
Yeah. And you're off hitting the water, heading on down into the Gaulley River Canyon, right on down into the danger zone. And that's where I'll catch up with you at our first whitewater rapid of the day. And starting her off with the bang, we come to our first of the 5 class 5s. This one's called Insignificant, but don't let the name fool you. Done wrong, and this one packs quite a punch. You start way up top here, making your way through some shallow rocks, trying not to get pinned or spun out, because lying right down here, just in the middle of the river, is a monster pour-over. You end up in there, and you're probably going to be going for a swim. You want to be left or right of that thing, and then line her up on the tail waves down here in the run-out. Let's kick up the tunes and watch the show.
All I wanna do is take you down.
Big Five, we've got crowd favorite, the iconic Pillow Rock, where the riverbed necks down into a 50-foot wide channel and all 2,800 cubic feet per second comes screaming into the face of this rock, and that's right where you want to put that thing. Drive hard at the corner of that rock, put as much boat up there, give it a tap, tap, tap with your paddle, and hold it all together to make it around this Volkswagen boulder below.
Don't speak, nothing more to say. No one listens anyway. Is that how we're gonna play? Or will we stand up? No tears, messages of no lies is all we ever need. Is that what we deserve to do? Or will we stand up? How can we fight for peace? We are the enemy. We've lost our dignity. Stand up and stand proud. We only know from greed. Nobody wants to see. We need to learn to say, stand up and stand proud.
Alright, yo, too much dirty politicians, stay out the road. While mama have to go to work and leave her kids at home. Several times a week she just a try to make ends meet. I fi grind it out because the picnic need fi eat. Father locked up so his help is obsolete. System set him up, now he's a product of the street. Product of the community that gets no help from those claiming they see people in need.
Newsflash, nothing's different. We got corporations making money over prisons. Lobbyists and government, mandatory minimum. All for the money, well it's time to get rid of them. Incarceration, all from a system. They should know why we're mad at them. How many more? Will they lock up the poor? More money for investors to store. No more.
Don't speak, nothing more to say. No one listens anyway. Is that how we're gonna play? Or will we stand up? No tears, messages of no lies is all we ever need. Is that what we deserve to do? Or will we stand up? How can we fight for peace? We are the enemy. We've lost our dignity. Stand up and stand proud. We only know from greed. Nobody wants to see. We need to learn to say, stand up and stand proud.
We not gonna sit and quiet. All if it take a riot, we just a blaze the fire. Revolution take we higher. Oh yes, this world is gold. Our history laid on soul. The half has not been told. Full time we take control. Get up and stand up and stand up and fight and get up for your rights. We standing up to all the body, we fall a time for we unite. We all bleed the same blood, whether we black or we white. Get together, organize, a time for centralize. Whoa.
Don't try and tell me that you know what it's like. Riots in the street and the fires at night. I see a reason to get up and fight. It's a fucked up system in a fucked up time. We're in a system corrupted by greed. Farmed in the land and then led by elite. Fake politicians speak on behalf of me, and they claim that they come from the streets.
Don't speak, nothing more to say. No one listens anyway. Is that how we're gonna play? Or will we stand up? No tears, messages of no lies is all we ever need. Is that what we deserve to do? Or will we stand up?
go of the raft. Let go of the raft. Why are you doing that?
take the sand. I'm atomic man. I'm the moon that holds the tides that take the sand. I'm atomic man. I'm the moon that holds the tides that take the sand. I'm atomic man. I'm the moon that holds the tides that take the sand. I'm atomic man. I'm the moon that holds the tides that take the sand. I'm atomic man. I'm the moon that holds the tides that take the sand.
Meadow River confluence consisting of 4 main drops and just over half a mile long. This was Lost Paddle. It's our longest, most technically demanding, and consequently most dangerous rapid. This drop right here is drop number 2, the Hawaii 5-0 wave. Short, sweet, and steep with a riverbed consisting of jagged, blasted rock. This is the Iron Ring. You'll make a ferry maneuver across the top right up here, lining up on a steep double drop containing 2 stomping hits, trying to stay right of this nasty woodstock pour over in the middle. gentlemen, at the main event, the grand finale of the Upper Gauley, Sweets Falls. It's a 14-foot blind drop between two hazards that'll dish out a serious beating if you're not in just the right spot. Over here on the right, we've got the Energizer surf hole. You end up in there, you'll be surfing all day long. And every bit as violent, but over much more quickly, we've got the dildo rock just barely poking out right here. But even if you clean the drop, the fun's not over. You've got a couple more things to contend with right downstream. Right here, we've got postage due. And just to the left, my personal favorite, the Box Canyon. And that'll do it for a beautiful day of whitewater out here on the Upper Gauley. On behalf of myself and everyone here at River Expeditions, we'd like to say thank you for coming on out and going rafting with us today. Stay tuned for a little bit of Gauley River crash and burn. See you guys next time. Over and out.
Thank you.